and as staff members. I think we actually probably do that better, just as people in general, growing closer around difficult times than we do in good times in a lot of ways. And so I'm looking forward to that opportunity as we walk through that, and especially that challenge of like bringing back that joy for students and for staff around education. There's a lot of stress talking to, you've all spoken to colleagues and staff members and families around, you know, a lot of worry that they have. And so I think there's a big challenge to bring back the joy. And I feel confident that we're going to be able to do that, both the people that are in this meeting, but especially the teachers and staff that we have at Minnetonka. It's just a great place to be. And I'm looking forward to tackling that challenge with my building and with all of you. And I think, Cindy, you are up next.
I had such respect for you until you made that age inference, Andrew.
I was only talking about Joe.
We'll be talking about that a little later. So I've learned that an important vision may not be accomplished even in a lifetime, but that it still can be a vision worth working for. And I see that in many ways throughout my career and in our world right now. And that's really something that I have learned this summer. An experience that I had is that love matters. And at the bottom, Tim got married this weekend, and you know, he made that decision when we were on that 500-mile trek across Spain last summer, and to see that come to fruition was pretty special. And that's Abby there with him, and they are living in Austin, Texas now, and he's working, beginning his PhD at the University of Texas. And you know, in my life, those photos at the bottom, those are the loves of my life. There's Vance. We've been married for 32 years. Some of those blissful, some of them not so blissful, but 32 years nonetheless. And that's Regan. And many of you on the call know Regan and Timothy and helped form them over the years as their instructors. And I so appreciate that. And that's Tyler that Regan married about a year ago. And next to that photo is Gaga. Not a Gaga pit. We're about to have one of those installed at Minnewaska too, but this is Gaga. And we adopted her sometime during winter break. And she is the love really of our lives right now, because she's the one living here with us. And just this week, we are adopting Max. And Max is a 1-year-old, and we will get him in a few weeks from Michigan. So our lives are really full and complete. And, you know, as I think about my family and love, my calling has really been to do what I do and work with children and in schools. And I've known that from a very young age. And those people in front of you on that slide have sacrificed a lot for that. And I appreciate that more. As Andrew said, I am getting a little older. But love is one of those things that really matters in life. I have a better appreciation for what I've not learned yet. I am learning. There's a lot I don't know. And I get excited about learning. It motivates me. And I really have a better appreciation for that as I reflect on things. An opportunity, I think, is to strengthen both our interdependence and our interdependence. I have really enjoyed, been challenged by, you know, the elementary principals and myself. We've met at least once a week, most of the times twice a week, a few hours at a time since we've been in shutdown, and we've never met. The same with the staff. I'm looking forward to how you know, last year when I did our presentation, I gave you this photo of me looking back across Spain at the top of one of the peaks, and it was really beautiful. And I probably said something really sappy about it and what the year might be like. Well, people ask me all the time, have I lost that Camino, or how am I doing? I have to say, I think that's what's helped me make it through the year. And I'm so thankful that I have that, and the way that that's helped me understand the interdependence of people and the interdependence both. So I think that's a great opportunity for the fall that I'm looking forward to.
All right, back to me. It's Scenic Heights. I think you can read number one, but I was just been struck that I learned, how powerful all the work that happens in our buildings. And, I didn't realize how complex the challenges that we meet every day in our buildings until we were into COVID and had to do that from a distance. So that's one of the things that I really learned not to take it for granted is all the impact that we have on kids' lives. And it's been great for me. I have two boys now that have graduated from Minnetonka High School, and they've gone through Scenic Heights and MME and also, of course, the high school. And I think it's been really great to see how prepared they are for the next, step in life. And I certainly don't take that for granted. This summer, we celebrated Connor's 20th birthday in our property. We have some property in Custer. And what was really cool about that is in May, he was supposed to be working at Maynard's, but that wasn't going to happen. And then he got a call from the ranch that I used to work at in college, and they asked him to come out for the summer to be a ranch hand. And so, he's following in his second generation Walker, who's been out that ranch, and it's just west of Chadron. And most of you know where Chadron's at, so you probably know the ranch. So that was pretty nice. And the 20th birthday, and Sean and Anna Marie, and we realize as we're getting to be closer to empty nesters that there's not that many times when the entire family gets together. So appreciated that. Also have a better appreciation of social distancing, but you appreciate it even more, that contact you have with people that you didn't really think about before that. And last time, I think the opportunity for the fall is to make lemonade out of lemons, really to look for those opportunities in the midst of a challenge to say, hey, what things can we do that'll just make this a better situation? So, that's our elementary report. We appreciate you. I think part of the reason why we brought so much personal stuff into it is because that's really helped us connect, and really be successful during a difficult time, that you find out where you get those places of strength and where you draw from. And it really has been, it sounds like,